Here's an example of how a manager has been spontaneously curious and asked about a success which the manager can follow up on later on. I saw that you were very happy on Thursday after a telephone conversation. What happened?
I managed to calm down a customer who had had very serious water damage.
What did you do?
I just helped the customer to reach a good solution.
What was it exactly that made the customer calm down?
I agreed with the customer.
What happened then?
Then it became very silent on the phone and the customer had calmed down.
And what happened then?
Then we quickly got to the point and agreed upon the next step.
How was this conversation different from those you are usually having?
Actually, I usually become a little angry myself, but this time the case was just so obvious.
Going forward, when do you think it would be beneficial for you to say that the customer is right?
I can actually do it quite often. It must feel awful on every occasion for those who have suffered from injury or damage. I can only agree with them that it is terrible, even when I feel that they are attacking me.
What will it mean for the customers?
It will certainly make it easier to talk to them afterwards and show them that we are human beings.
Already the following day, the manager can ask how things are going for the employee and listen to the good experiences he or she has. The team is a service unit and present today is a manager and 4 employees. The first thing to do is to state the purpose and find objectives of this particular meeting and also if the goal is important enough to make the effort reaching it. Goal, objectives. State the purpose and the objectives for this meeting. The purpose of today's meeting is to focus on successes, to share and learn from them. When looking back at the past period's performance, we have had a lot of successes in the team that we can both share and learn from. If we should take a big step forward today, which topic will then be the best to focus on in this meeting?
I think we need to focus on customer complaints and mistakes.
Why do you think this is the most interesting?
Because that's what makes us unique compared to others.
Much have been written about our industry in the newspapers, and the focus is currently on how bad we are at helping customers.
I agree. Even though we're good compared to others, we can be even better to strengthen our advantage.
What is it exactly you want to achieve at today's meeting?
What actions we're going to take to get an even better reputation.
Agree?
Yes.
What will it mean for us if we manage to create a better reputation?
That our customers speak positively about us.
What will that mean for us?
That it will be more fun and rewarding to go to work.
I feel the same way as you, that this is a very important goal and worth going for. How can I be the best facilitator today?
By keeping us on track instead of jumping from topic to topic.
It would be nice if you could ensure that only one person at a time speaks.
Now you know the focus areas for sharing and how important it is. Now it's time to discover past and present successes and what the difference that made the difference has been. Reality, the situation. Discover successes in the past. I will do that. Who wants to start sharing a personal success that has to do with customer complaints and mistakes?
I can start. I have had several good experiences with changing my way of communicating. Once I hear that this is a complaint, the first thing I say is, I can hear that it has not been a good experience for you, and I would like to help change that. So, what can I do?
What has been the difference that made the difference for you?
That I do not take the customer's frustration as a personal attack on me. Now, I feel successful when the customer is angry, and I see how that changes when I ask this question.
How does that feel?
It feels great. I get happy.
What made you start to ask that question?
I overcame my own need for justice by putting me in the customer's shoes.
Congratulations to you. And what other successes have we had?
I have sent a personalized greeting to the customer in writing.
How come you did that?
This is something I would have been happy with myself.
And what has been the customer's reaction?
The customer was really happy and wrote to me that he felt heard and that there was a real person at the other end.
The manager now asked the remaining 2 team members to tell their success stories too, and the manager asked for the difference that made the difference. Now you know the successes and which is the foundation for future development. Now it's time to learn from the successes, discover the options and opportunities leading to activities going forward. Options, opportunities and choices. Discover learning and possible actions. Congratulations again to all of you. You are truly amazing. Let's take some time now to learn from the successes. Let's start with you, Hans. How will you copy your new positive way of communicating to other situations?
I want to find more personal and positive questions.
When do you see that you can use that?
I can actually use it in all my conversations.
What do you need to get even more success with this?
I need to think positive all the time by putting myself in the customer's shoes.
And what have the rest of you been inspired to do by listening to Hans' story?
I think I'm pretty good at it, so I'll just be more focused from now on to see if I can improve.
I think I have a temper like you, Hans, but not towards the customers. It is more towards our colleagues in the other departments. I need to think about it from now on. Maybe you can write the question to all of us. For me to come up with positive questions towards our colleagues, I would like to have it in writing.
That sounds good, and send a copy to all of us. How do you want to work with the positive questions, Bert?
I would like to have feedback and ideas from the others and you. I would like if one of you could hit me on the shoulder if I'm getting too excited in the wrong way. I would also like to ask for some feedback now and then.
I would like to do that.
And me too.
I will be aware of that too, and give you feedback now and then, and definitely in our monthly meetings. Let's hear from you, Nini, and how you want to do even more of the personal messages to the customers.
I believe I can become even more personal without it costing extra time. I think I have to work on some standard phrases that I can use in different situations.
In which situations will you use it?
Every time I write to the customer, I think I can add a short personal greeting.
It sounds like a good way to create satisfied customers, Nini. I think that I could benefit from being inspired by the standard phrases you will come up with. What have the rest of you learned by Nini's success?
I would like to see Nini's standard phrases too, to be inspired on what I should write. I think we should all write something different, so the customers do not get the same message from all of us.
I agree.
Let's do that then. When can you have the standard phrases ready, Nini?
At the end of the week.
Really good, Nini. The manager now asks the remaining 2 team members how they are going to do more of the new learning they have gained by being successful in something, and again asks the rest of the team what they have been inspired to do. What will it mean for us when we manage complaints and mistakes in an even better way?
Happier customers and a better reputation for the company.
A better team.
And a fun place to work.
Now you know the options and opportunities leading to activities going forward. Now it's time to discover how much willpower there is to actually execute the decided activities and plan the details. Will, desire, ensure commitment and action. So what is the first easy step for us?
That we all think about our personal style.
That we listen a little more to Hans.
How can we best follow up on each other?
We can take it up every Friday to discover how far we have come and what experiences we have.
That sounds fine to me. And what kind of support do we need from each other?
That we all listen to each other and give each other feedback.
And what kind of team are we becoming in the future?
The best team to turn complaints into successes.
And how can we celebrate our success in that?
I think we should treat ourselves with a cake for each 10th complaint being turned positive.
That sounds like a really good idea. Maybe we should consider something healthier when the successes are beginning to roll in.
Yes, it is probably a good idea.
Now there are new actions in the pipeline, and it's time to compare the objective of the meeting with what have been achieved. We had an objective for the meeting today, and that was how to get a better reputation. How far are we compared to that goal?
I have enough inspiration for now. I believe that we have turned a way of communicating and that we will get more fun as well.
That sounds right. I've also been inspired to work with my style, and I'm pleased to contribute to turning customer complaints and to celebrate our successes. Now you know how to continue the development and the dialogue if you did not finish at this meeting. It is time to let your employee work with what he or she has decided. There are room for more detailed questions in this dialogue to bring even more actions forward. You as a manager are the game master and controls which questions to ask. It is you as a facilitator who chooses how many detailed questions you want to ask and how many successes you want to explore. You can also involve the team and ask them how far you want to take the meeting. Of course, it depends on the available time too. Remember to recognize and appreciate in the process. It is okay that some are not inspired by every success in the team, and it is only natural that people do not get inspired in the same way. Great things can come up when you are inspired, and you often get surprised what directions reflections can take in a meeting like this. Let yourself be amazed and ask coaching questions to help the team members to develop themselves.